Hello everyone, welcome to another edition of Indra's Healthy Indulgences. So how has your week been? I hope you've been doing okay. But you know, I've also been getting some messages from a lot of you out there on my social media that you've been under the weather. Oh no, looks like you've caught the flu. Oh dear. I know what that feels like. I totally sympathize with you. Every time I catch the cold, you know, I'm out of commission for a good 2 weeks. But did you also know that nutrition can actually help you to boost your immune system? And that's the key thing that you need to build on if you want to prevent the flu, and also if you're already having the flu, to help you recover well. So now, I want to show you another variety of potato soup that my mom used to make for me when I was younger and whenever I had the cold. I'm going to heat up the chicken broth that I made earlier. This is heating up. I'm going to chop up my vegetables. So we're going to start with potatoes. Now, potatoes really help with the flu because it contains a very potent antioxidant called glutathione. The antioxidant level of potatoes are actually very high. When they did a study comparing different types of vegetables and the antioxidant quality of US potatoes, they found that potatoes actually ranked second highest behind broccoli. Now I'm going to chop up my carrots as well. Now carrots are very high in beta-carotene, and beta-carotene is a type of vitamin A. It's a precursor to vitamin A, and that's also an antioxidant vitamin. And I'm going to chop up one large yellow onion. Onion is also very high in an antioxidant that helps to boost your immune system and helps for you to recover from the flu. Okay, now that the broth is already coming up to a simmer, what you're going to do is you're going to add in our chicken. Okay, and once you've added in the chicken, just go ahead and add in everything else. What you're going to do then is you're just going to cook this all together for roughly about 10 minutes. Now, once it's cooking, your final step is to season it with salt and pepper to taste. Turn off the fire. I hope this really helps you because it really helped me to get well. So this is something that you can try. Remember how I told you how versatile chicken broth is? Now this is another variety of a soup that I'd like to show you. And this one I used to have when I was studying overseas and when it was cold. This soup was truly very heartwarming and it really hit the spot for me, especially when I was suffering from the cold over there. So now what we're going to do is we're going to start with chopping up a medium yellow onion. And now, if you don't have any fresh potato and sometimes you've run out of certain things from your kitchen, you can always end up using frozen potatoes. So what I'm going to do in this recipe, I'm just going to increase the usage of some of these convenient foods that I have. So I'm just going to thaw out some potato wedges and I'm just going to chop them up very small, like this. And just melt a tiny bit of butter. And saute our onions. Once it's nice and soft, go ahead and add in our wedges. And just cook it through until it's nice and soft. Now's the time we add in our broth. I had kept some broth here in my container. Just going to add that in. So now what we do is we add in a cup of fresh milk. Now once it already starts to just gently bubble like that, I'm going to now blend it. And at this point, you can season it to taste with a little bit of salt and pepper. And of course, now we're going to add in some other really wholesome ingredients to our creamy soup. So I'm going to add in some sweet corn kernel, about a cup of it, and some cooked chicken. And now that the soup is done, and it's time to nourish yourself. And I just top it up with some nice fresh chopped parsley. And there you have it. So I hope you give it a try. So don't forget to eat well and indulge healthily.